Grand Rising guys, goddesses, kings, queens, what's going on, YouTubers? I'm about to bring you the word of the day for February 17th, 2021. I have already sat with my team. I have already premeditated. Let's talk. First of all, I would like to introduce two of my products. This is frankincense water. This is also called Alabama. It's made from frankincense, and I can't tell you what else is in it, but it's from the purest of holiest of the incense and resins that from the Holy Land. This came, I ordered my frankincense from Jerusalem, Tel Aviv. So this is where I get it. I spray it on me. You can use this when you go outside. It's stronger than Florida water. So the same way you use Florida water, you can use this. This one helps remove any negativity, any attachments that's on you. You can put it in your water. You can put it in your shower gel. You can spray your pillows in bed. You can spray at night before I go to bed. I spray the crown of my head. I spray the bottom of my feet. I always spray after each reading to clear the air. Also, I want to introduce you to my money oil. This money oil is very potent. Every time I wear it, I get money. I get all type of money. It can be, readings, Cash App. I won like $50 off a lottery ticket, scratch off. This is very potent. My ancestors woke me up when I was in time out. My ancestors woke me up. My Babylonian ancestor, my grandmother, she woke me up and she gave me exactly what herbs to put in this. So this has been marinating. This is powerful because of my 8th house is in Jupiter. This is very powerful. The way I use my money oil, I anoint my head because I want to think about money. I anoint my throat because I want to speak in money. I anoint my hands. I put it in my navel because I am connected to the spiritual realm through my navel. I put it all over my arms and everything. This is a powerful money oil. I'm selling it for $17. My frankincense water, I'm selling it for $12. If interested, you can DM me or go on my website and order it. I haven't, on there on my website, you'll see oils. Just put in the comments you want the money oil. I say I have third eye protection oil. I have several oils. Check out my website at www.katebelladivinebeauty.com. Also, you can text me on my business phone 1-317-772-090 and say are inquiring about it. I'm also having a special 30-minute readings for $30 to the 19th unless Spirit tells me to extend it further. If you want to get a reading with me, and I tell you what the fuck is going on. So let's get into the word of the day. Talk to me, Spirit. What messages do you have for the overall energy for these YouTubers? No, Spirit, that's too many. Can I get 1, 2, 3 cards, Spirit, please? Spirit is saying somebody needs to, or having like nightmares or weird dreams, or like you being attacked, or like you being fallen. Spirit said put some mugwort under your pillow at night. Spirit says some people are going to come getting a breakthrough. You're finally breaking through from this long journey. You have been through so much shit in so many years. You just like, you know what? When is my time ever going to come? You just simply forgot about it. Spirit saying you finally get ready and get that breakthrough. You have found a solution that can transfer your situation. Your hard work and perseverance has finally paid off. You're about to come to the end of the tunnel. Liberation. Break the chains of addiction, restriction, or any impediments. It begins with freedom of choice. Remember, you have free will. The only thing that does not have free will on this earth is animals. Seeker. Spirit is saying, yearning for the knowledge. You are a student of life within a strong curiosity for deeper meaning. Spirit is saying some of y'all are trying to, you need to go online and start doing, getting your certifications, your diplomas to start your spiritual business. Spirit is saying some of y'all are trying to open up a spiritual botanica or any type of spiritual shop to help you because you're really taking this spirituality serious. They say Now is the time. They're going to have a lot of spiritual online courses that will help you, especially if you're trying to be a life coach. You can get your certificate or your diploma through there. A meditation coach, any chakra type of healing coach. Now is the time. Spirit said, do it right now. They having a lot of sales, not spells. Also, they got in the Center of Excellence, they teach you how to do hoodoo voodoo and other type of stuff. So check it out. It's called the centerofexcellence.com. It's based out of UK. Some of y'all are going to start getting incoming messages. Your ears are starting to pick up. Y'all starting to soon going to be hearing like I'm hearing, because all of a sudden y'all hearing waves. Y'all hearing tunes. Y'all hearing brr, woo. Y'all hearing all type of stuff in your ears. You're starting to pick up your clairaudient. It's starting to happen. You're starting to get incoming messages. There is a message of significant importance coming to you that may not have been expecting. Listen intentionally to what is being said. Spirit says some of y'all ancestors are coming in to warn you about a situation that they see ahead of you. Also, some of y'all spirit guides are starting to come into the picture. Remember, a spirit guide will not tell you what to do. They here to guide you. Some of y'all might have a spirit guide that's from England. Y'all might have an Indian. You might have a shaman. You might have somebody from Tibet, Japanese, Chinese. It does not always have to be a family member for you to have a spirit guide. A spirit guide. Also, Spirit is saying some of y'all are feeling powerless because y'all not connecting to your spiritual animals. Y'all really need to go in deep meditation and ask your spiritual animals to come through. When you go into meditation, you're going to get in a whole bright light, like I said, and a bright light of protection, and you're going to call forth your spiritual animals. Your spiritual animals protect you. Your spiritual animals give you your wisdom and knowledge. A lot of y'all that has clear smell, the gift of clear smell, and you notice that your smelling is getting different and you smelling stuff out of nowhere, that's because you're connected to one of your spiritual animals, and it's telling you and it's helping you find out. If you notice animals, they have a keen smell. Some of y'all, I'm seeing that y'all have wolves as a spiritual animal. Y'all need to start calling it forth. Like I said, this is where you get your power. Sometimes when you feeling powerless and you disconnected to your spiritual animal, people always forget about the spiritual animals. They're a very important part in your life, in your spiritual journey. What other messages do you have for the overall YouTubers? Talk to me, Spirit. Some of y'all are neglecting to put up an altar. It doesn't have to be a fancy one. Your ancestors really want y'all to honor them and talk to them. They feeling forgotten. And it's like, you know, they the one that's helping y'all a lot through this spiritual journey. Those are the ones that's going to help you get this abundance and help you get this love. They're going to help you break generational curses. They're going to tell you what the fuck is going on. So y'all really need to bridge that gap between them. I welcome clear visions and inspire action. Spirit is saying you got to accept what you see. It might seem weird. You're like, why am I seeing colors? There's a reason why you're seeing colors, because you can ready to start seeing auras of people. People's auras, there's different meaning to different colors of people. Somebody might have a green aura around them, which means, you know, that's with their heart chakra. They healing. They healing their heart. Or it could be red. They having root chakra problems. So start paying attention. When you start seeing colors, you have one of the gifts to see auras. I free myself from critical thoughts towards my body and my worth. Spirit is saying y'all got to stop wishing death, speaking death over you. If you feel like you have a illness coming on, like you about to catch something, you're ready to go under the weather, you got to say, I am healing. My body is healing. You got to starting. You have to stop it where it starts. You won't let it proceed. Spirit is saying some of y'all really need to start eating better. Y'all eating junk food because junk food is cheaper. But what's more expensive, a hospital bill or eating better? Spirit is saying if you clean out your temple, you're going to have a stronger attachment to the spirit realm. What other messages do you have? Some of y'all discovering that y'all have gifts that you didn't know you had. You're like, wow, you have always had it. But by you pulling cards on you, how you meditating, you getting closer, you starting to do a life change, it's starting to get more stronger. Spirit is saying, y'all women, y'all need to spend time and love yourself. Buy, when you go to the grocery store, if you can afford it, buy you some flowers. Spirit is saying, sit down. This gentleman too, you can buy yourself flowers. You know, when I was in a relationship, I bought my other person flowers. So men loves flowers too, because they're not normally given to men. Women, you need to do that. Make them feel special too. Spirit is saying some of y'all need to sit down and write 10 things you like about yourself, because y'all quick to write things that you don't like about yourself. Spirit is saying you need to start writing things that you like about yourself and start birthing it into the universe. Spirit is saying some of y'all are going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Spirit is saying you can't keep doing that because you're confusing your universe. Once you start, you can't go backwards. Once you walk through that door, they're not coming back. They have always been with you. They're going to be with you to the end of the time. Spirit is saying stop confusing that, because some of y'all saying y'all want this relationship to end, y'all want better. As soon as your ancestors come and shut that door, y'all cry and say, no, I didn't think I wanted that, but I really do want it. I can change. Your spirit said no. Quit going back and forth, because you're going to piss them off and you're not going to get nothing at all. Spirit is saying start taking baby steps. Everything is slow and steady. What Spirit said, when you tell them, if you make the first move, they will make the rest. Spirit is saying some of y'all are about to walk through the door and it's uneasy. Y'all feeling nervous, leery. Y'all don't know what to expect. Spirit is saying they got you. You have a lot of courage. You're strong. They support you. So just take the first step and they would take the others. They would take the wheel. They would take the responsibility. Some of y'all feeling stuck. This is what I said before, because y'all not connecting. Y'all disconnected to your animal spirits. Y'all are not connecting to your spirit guides. Y'all are not connecting to your ancestors. These are very important. These are like gatekeepers. They protect you from low vibrational energy, entities. They really help you. So y'all feeling stuck, it's because y'all not connecting. Meditation is not easy, but meditation gives you a clear channel to the spirit realm. I'm telling you, meditation, it'll take wonders. It'll lower your blood pressure. You'll start looking younger. You'll start looking less stressful. It's like you'll be more clear-minded. Some of y'all, like I said, have in your natal chart, you have a lot of water, a fire, or a lot of earth, and y'all don't have a lot of air. Sometimes you got to burn 2 or 3 incense or a diffuser to open up that pathway for you to think clearly. Some of y'all are natural born healers. Y'all empathic. Spirit is saying some of y'all might need to study about chakras so you can heal people's chakras. Some of y'all need to get into Reiki. Some of y'all need to really do this life coach. I'm hearing Spirit saying some of y'all have the gift to have a life, to be a life coach. Life coach. Talk to me, Spirit. What messages do you have for this overall energy of the YouTubers? What do they need to know today? A lot of y'all are in your head because y'all wondering why. What did you do to people for them to act the way they act towards you? Why are they treating you so mean, like you this, or they saying you think you know everything, yada, yada, ray. The point is they jealous of you. You didn't do nothing wrong. Like I said, it's not to you per se. It's not who they see, it's who you see around you. Their ancestors or their spirits or whatever see yours and they crashing. Your ancestors are cloaking you, and this person is mad because they can't invade your privacy. A lot of these people are mad because you have gifts that they can't understand why they haven't, because they haven't even tried. Everyone is gifted. Not everyone is chosen. Everyone has the gift of telepathy, but some people are just spiritual lazy and they want other people to do the work for them. So they get jealous instead of doing the same thing that you're doing, going in meditation, getting to know your spirit guides, your ancestors, your spiritual animals. They get mad because from you being obedient, you being blessed, and they wonder why they're not, because they're lazy. What other messages do you have for them? Spirit is saying some of y'all need to get connected to the universe. Y'all already feel like y'all don't belong. Some of y'all just feel like y'all like being by yourself. Y'all like being by that the solitude. It's because you're so sensitive. You don't like being around other people's energy. Some of y'all, when the weather is permittable, y'all like going outside and just staring at the stars and like, I'm ready to, where do I belong? Why do I don't feel like? It's because you're starting to connect to the universe. Spirit is saying you need to start calling on your higher self and become one with your higher self. Your higher self is your oversoul. He or she knows every freaking thing about you. It was your first soul. So y'all really need to connect to that. Like I said, some of y'all are experiencing soul loss. And only way you can do it and get the soul retrieval, either you can go to someone that will help you retrieve your soul, or you can talk to your higher self. Sometimes you've been hurt. It's like different phases. You was hurt as a child. So you got to deal with that inner child that was hurt. Once you heal that, you get that piece of soul back. Then you have to deal with your preteen, your teenager soul, higher self. And you know, teenager, you're rebellious, you this and you this because you like, fuck it anymore. You have to deal with that. You're always angry. Once you conquer that, you move on to the grown-up one, and to know it's different phases of everything. Some of y'all was like in an accident and it started you. And you're like, I never want to drive again, or I don't like being in cars. When you did that, a piece of your soul left. So you're going to have to get that so you can get your power back. That's why y'all feeling stuck in a lot of things. Also, what other messages? Material harvest. Spirit is saying, by you meditating and you writing down your goals and you birthing it and doing these affirmations and you studying and furthering your education, you planting seeds. Spirit is saying the right people are going to notice you. Sometimes people are not quick to open their mouth. They're going to see, can you really handle what they about to give you? They want to say, are you ready? Sometimes they look at you and you think their eyes are closed, but they're walking with their eyes open. They are observing you, but it ain't your time yet, because they said, one little thing, she's going to trigger him and it's going to break her. They want to make sure you're strong enough to handle this. Same way as your ancestors and your spirit guides. They want to make sure you have tough skin to handle what you're about to get. Sometimes we appear strong and one little thing will be like, I don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because we're not fully healed. But honestly, spring is coming and a lot of y'all are going through, y'all at this breakthrough where y'all about to get y'all material harvest. Y'all about to walk in your blessings. Y'all are birthing the new you. Confirmation, birthing the new you. You start, your crown chakra is opening. You're using your spiritual eyes. Your heart is healing. You're using your intuition. Once again, all your chakras are aligned. When one of them's off, all of them's off. You always have to, another way you can clean off your auras is a milk bath. I also do spiritual milk baths where I tap into your energy with your permission. And I ask your guides and your ancestors what would help you, because I'm a seer. I can see what chakras need help. I can see what your body is. I can talk to your body, your soul. I have that gift. So a lot of times if you go on my shop and it says contact me for something, I will ask, do I have your permission? And then I will go in and I will tune in with your guides or whoever's around you. And I say, what does yada, 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 Ray need? And they said, well, this person needs yada, 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 Ray. So when I make it spiritually led, it's meant for you. Also, I am certified to heal as a shaman. I am a grandmaster Reiki. Also, when I do my stuff, I put energy in it that will help you. So also, I make bath salts. I make spiritual soaps. I make spiritual milk baths. I make things that need you. I make protection baths. I make spiritual bath stuff for you, intentionally for you. I'm not saying you have to order from me, but I'm just telling you that's one of my expertise. Just check out my reviews if you have any questions. Spirit is saying when you go into meditation, they want to give you this wisdom and knowledge. You are a walking encyclopedia. Y'all are old souls. Some of y'all have been on this earth. I did a reading on a person that reincarnated 500 times. They've been on this earth 500 times. So imagine 500 times all that wisdom and knowledge, all that souls that's coming back to you, all that gifts. Sometimes if you notice you do something, you're like, damn, I'm good at this. I seem like I've been doing this all my life. Basically, you have in all your past lives. Sometimes you meet a person, you're like, damn, I swear, Man, me and you click just like that. I swear, man, I feel like you my soul brother, my soul sister. It seems like I've known you all my life. You have met this person in a past life. When you meet someone across somebody, either they friend or foe, you have in another past life. Soul recognized. So some of y'all, like I said, are going through this karmatic, this tower moment. It's because it's happening for you, not to you, so you can walk into your new birth in spring. Some of y'all really have an emotional withdrawal. Y'all really in your head, y'all depressed. Sometimes depression is good, but if it's lasting more like 6 months to years and years and years, you really need to go talk to somebody because you're holding it on. Sometimes we can have an attachment to somebody. That's why I tell people when someone dies, you have to go by the rule, because sometimes when a person died tragically and you constantly go to a medium or somebody to bring them up, that person can attach to you because that person is not ready to die, and there you have a soul attachment, and then you wonder why you're going through this depression and stuff like that. Sometimes you can have an entity attached to you, a negative entity that will also cause your depression, can cause you to have panic attacks a lot, and so forth and so forth. So you really need to seek out someone. You need to go into meditation, and like I said, imagine a bright light around you and call forth your warrior ancestors to protect you, and Archangel Michael to protect you, and other people that you trust to protect you, and ask them to guide you to someone that can help you to see if you have an attachment on you, or see if you have a past love on you. There's always the rule. Baron Samedi, he's one of my guides. He's always saying the rule is wait till they in the ground before you bring them up. Spirit is saying some of y'all have sacrificed yourself, your mind, body, and soul for things that it wasn't even worth your energy for sacrificing. And Spirit is saying y'all need to start calling back your power and energy. Start focusing on when you're talking to somebody or you're around somebody, and all of a sudden you started getting agitated. You're like, oh my God, this never stopped. Or you start thinking about something else, and all you hear is wrong, 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 wrong. Or you go say, oh, I'm tired. That person is draining you. It's time to cut it off. Sometimes you have to say, you know what? Enough's enough, girl. It's like fucking every day there's something going on with you. I need a fucking break. I have my own sad story. So y'all have to start doing it. Some of y'all constantly have to take baths and showers to cleanse you. Spirit is saying because anytime you pray, meditate, anytime you do any type of reading, imagine this is sage right now. It's not sage, but it's Palo Santo. You're going to take your left hand and you're going to start cleansing yourself from your crown to your third eye, to your heart, to all of your chakras, to your bottom of your feet. Sage gets rid of positive and negative energies. Then you want to go forth and get some Palo Santo to bring back the positive energies. Also, if you have a selenite wand, I sell those too. You can cleanse yourself. When you feel like you're getting ready to get a headache, you just cleanse yourself. Spirit is saying sometimes you have to burn rosemary, lavender around you to get rid of entities. Or whorehound. Whorehound is another good one. What other messages do you have for them, Spirit? Victory is yours no matter what. Spirit is saying victory is yours. Whichever direction you go through, victory is yours. You just have to believe in yourself. You really got to take this spiritual protection seriously, because I'm saying it's not always a human per se. Sometimes we're always under spiritual attack. And if you came from the church, you should know we're always under spiritual warfare. You know, so you have to constantly be prayed up, meditated up, and protect yourself and your family. Spirit is also saying always clean your wound. Always clean your walls, your doors, and floors with ammonia and bleach mixed together. If you want to bring money in, a good thing to do is pine sol. That will help bring abundance, prosperity in too. You can take some cinnamon in your left hand, go out your front door or back door, and blow it and call it in. Also, Spirit is telling me to tell you, when you burn your ancestor money, burn some bay leaves and write 3 wishes that you want, and you burn it along with your ancestor money. Then you go outside and you release it into the air. Spirit is saying to do that. What other messages do you have for this overall energy for the YouTubers. Spirit is saying someone is going to get proposed to if they haven't already been proposed to. You about to be wife, or they contemplating asking you to be their wife because you are the one. Some of y'all are some guy from your past. Like I said, somebody's past is about to bite them in the ass, is going to come back. Spirit is testing you to make sure. You said you wanted this relationship to end, so they're going to test you to see if this is truly what you want. Some of y'all are going to get hit by Cupid this spring. You're going to really start meeting new people, the love of your life. Spirit is saying someone really need to do their spiritual education, further their education more. So if you contemplating about going back to school, Spirit is saying you need to do that, whether it's for spiritual or something else. Spirit is saying, I don't know if someone wants to go be a paralegal lawyer or in things, Spirit is saying go for it. Someone's getting ready to get hit hard with a sickness. You're going to think it's the flu or the COVID. This is a spiritual ascension. You about to die spiritual. This is a spiritual death. This is a spiritual intervention. Once again, I have COVID. Well, I'm on day 9 of COVID. I'm healing. And when I was on the plane, I followed all the protocols. That's all I do is take a lot of herbs. So when I was on the plane, something hit me in the head. And in my mind, I'm like, Spirit, what was that? And they was like, calm down. Someone on the plane has COVID. I'm like, what the fuck? They said, breathe, Sandrea. You're going to be okay. They said, you're going to get COVID. And I'm going to tell you why you're going to get COVID. COVID, I did not lose my sense of smell. I didn't lose my sense of taste. It affected my breathing, my body aches, the fevers and chills. I had a sore throat and I had an earache, but I didn't lose my taste. I felt like I was dying. Spirit said, you're about to go through a spiritual death. They told me I had to go through this. This was part of my spiritual intervention. Before I went to Florida, like the first week they put me on a timeout because I was on timeout for 3 weeks. They said, you're going to go through something that's going to be very painful. And I'm like, what the hell am I going to go through? And every time I pulled on myself, I got the sickness card. And I'm like, oh my God, what is going on? They didn't tell me they was going to give me COVID until actually COVID hit me on the head. I felt it. I felt COVID take over my body. I felt it like death was creeping all over me. And it's like I started seeing things that I wasn't seeing. I'm like, no, why am I seeing this? And they saying, calm down. I was seeing people that I didn't know of, and they was help healing me spiritually. I seen all type of weird shamans and stuff. I'm like, what the heck is going on? They was healing me, and they said, you about to go through a spiritual death, and we're going to walk you through it. I'm blessed for 3 young ladies, I'm not going to say their name, that they constantly helped me, and they was there. They showed me love. And y'all know who y'all are if y'all watching this video, that I love y'all very much. But when you go through a spiritual death, it's very painful. So I'm saying someone right now is about to go through a spiritual death. An ascension is going to knock you on your ass. You're going to be bedridden, and you're going to feel like you're dying humanly, but you're dying spiritually. And when you recover from this, you're going to be very, very powerful. Spirit is saying some of y'all need to visit y'all gravesite of your ancestors. Give them flour, pour some libations out for them, talk to them, because they feeling neglected. Y'all not even setting up an altar. This is confirmation. Some of y'all really need to set up an altar. Somebody from the military, y'all need to send them healing energy. As the ancestors are covering them and cloak them, they going through something right now, and they don't know how to deal with it. So Spirit is saying, send love and energy healing to them. Some of y'all are going to meet somebody. Y'all saying y'all not ready for love, but this type of love is going to be like a best friend. Y'all going to start talking about things. Y'all going to say, notice y'all have a lot of things in common. Y'all going to be best friends or whatever. Y'all both are not thinking about relationships, but Spirit is saying it's getting ready to turn into a relationship. Some of y'all, make sure whoever is going through this winter storm, make sure if you got space heaters to turn them off. I don't know who it is. I'm not trying to speak it into existence, but I'm trying to prevent somebody's house from catching on fire, because they gave me a vision of someone's house catching on fire. Everybody made out alive. There's not a lot of damage. It wasn't like burned down to the ground, but it did some damage. I'm seeing in the kitchen. I don't know if it's going to be electrical wire. Pay attention to your smells. If you start smelling gas or any type of way, Spirit is saying, start doing it now. Start being preventative for things. If you got space heater, cut them off. Don't leave a candle unattended unless it's a glass. If you do, put it in a sink or whatever so it won't burn down. I don't know why they showing me a vision. It could be for me. It can be for anybody. So I'm going to take the precautions. So Spirit is telling me to take y'all the precautions. It can be if you live in an apartment. It can be your neighbors or whatever. I'm just warning you because I got a vision of it. Spirit is saying some of y'all are going to get a loan in the mail. Spirit is saying go ahead and do it. Start applying for small business loans. You're going to get it. Remember, I'm selling my money oil. This is very potent. If you go on my if you follow me on Facebook, there's a review on it. Like I said, I have reviews on my frankincense water. Don't sleep on me. I'm very gifted. Like I said, I put Reiki healing, I put shaman healing and all that. And I have, you know, I am a high priestess. And it's like everything I do, I go into trance and go into deep meditation. And I also, if you got any readings by me, you know that I'm the truth. And I'm not bragging on me. I never brag on myself, but I am the truth. I am the am. I am that I am. Sometimes people call me the GOAT. And, you know, sometimes I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, I say, you know what, I'm wrong. I'm human too. So I don't have a beef or Lottie, but I'm just saying don't sleep on me. Always consult with your team and your ancestors before you get a reading or any type of teachings. I am a mentor. When I mentor you, it's a personal, one-on-one. I help guide you. And when anytime anybody took any classes of me or had me mentor you, once you're done, you're not the same because I know how to activate you. I am a gatekeeper. Y'all be blessed. Peace. Namaste.